Allegations of racism are now roiling one of the wealthiest communities in the Hamptons. It's all part of an ugly election fight for mayor in Southampton. Part of the controversy? A powerful police union is using the image of a black artist in flyers against the sitting mayor. But the artist tells us he is the one getting hurt, the victim of what he says are racist smears. Allegations police union officials deny. Disclosure: relatives of a News 4 anchor have taken a role in politically trying to help one candidate. So we asked our chief investigative reporter, Jonathan Dienst, with his experience covering law enforcement, to take an independent look at this controversy.
Letting convicted felons oversee law enforcement is wrong. We need a new mayor for Southampton.
I think what he did is very racist and it's escalating tension. I know race-based politics when I see it. I know fear-mongering when I see it.
Southampton artist Hubert Waldrop says he's played no role in the Southampton Village race for mayor. But a county police union super PAC has put Waldrop's face front and center as they work to try to get the current mayor out of office for trying in part to rein in Southampton Village police salaries and overtime. Police union members have voted no confidence in the mayor, citing what they say is poor leadership, and posting signs across town that read, "Save our police." Southampton Mayor Jesse Warren says he actually increased the police budget and says the super PAC's efforts to use Waldrop's image to try to scare voters is disgusting and racist.
The false flyers that were done have no place in Southampton Village. They have no place in any community across the country.
Waldrop runs this gallery near Main Street. One Sunday, May morning, while delivering a painting, he says police pulled him over. Waldrop says he called the mayor's office to complain and soon was asked to join a panel of 20 elected officials, police leaders, and activists to discuss police-community relations. Community panels with diversity mandated by Governor Cuomo after the George Floyd killing.
I had no suggestions on this board. I just listened. I did tell my story of how I was pulled over.
And now Waldrop says his face is being used in a racially charged campaign in a town best known for its multi-million-dollar mansions and great beaches. The police super PAC and the local union say linking Waldrop and the mayor is fair. They say Waldrop has a past conviction. Separately, he also painted a controversial mural 20 years ago of 4 NYPD officers wearing KKK hoods. This after the controversial 1999 police shooting death of the innocent unarmed immigrant Amadou Diallo. We've been critical of Mr. Waldrop because of his conviction for a sex-related offense and his well-documented bigoted anti-police rhetoric. To state otherwise is patently false, said a spokesman for the Long Island Law Enforcement Foundation. The Village PBA president added, Southampton residents support law enforcement and their legitimate concerns about the mayor's decision-making should not be dismissed or ignored.
Mayor Jesse Warren appointed a convicted felon and former pimp to oversee the police department.
Waldrop says the flyer is photoshopped and his only past conviction was 15 years ago, and it was a misdemeanor charge, working security for a guy running a prostitution website.
They said things that on that flyer that were completely false. I'm not in charge. The mayor doesn't want to put me in charge of any police department.
But on his own website, he says he puffed up his past wrongdoing to promote his street credentials as an artist. He equates what's happening to him in Southampton to the fear-mongering in the infamous Willie Horton ad.
One was Willie Horton.
The flyers are supposed to hurt the mayor and help his opponent Michael Irving, but Irving condemned them.
Quite frankly, I usually tear them up when I get them at the house because I don't want my grandchildren seeing them because they're that obnoxious.
The mayor says Irving took far too long to speak out. Irving blames the mayor for poor communication with police officers. This as the Waldrop flyers and robocalls continue.
They have some sort of vendetta because I tried to make a complaint and was put on a board to make suggestions on how the police could be better. I just want to be left alone and have a prosperous business in Southampton.
Out of the 20 or so people who served on that Southampton Police Advisory Committee, several had past convictions, including at least one white male. That man's image did not appear on any similar controversial campaign flyer. The election is next Friday. Jonathan Dienst, News 4.